Hey, what is up guys? Guitar Rock here, welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. Alright, today we're gonna talk about Xiao and how I decided to build him. You know, I've had these plans to build Xiao before he was even out, so the artifacts were sort of, half of them were sort of ready, alright, they were on my Chongyun, etc. And yeah, I get a number of you guys coming into my streams and ask me, hey, what's your Xiao build, what's your crit rate, what's your crit damage, etc. So hopefully I'll just make this video once and for all, and if anyone comes in and asks me that again, I'll just forward them to this video. Alright, let's jump into it.
Never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves. We won't let the world burn away. Burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake it through the back of the pack. Kill it anyway. To play.
Okay, so we first jump into the build for Xiao. Now keep in mind that my Xiao is not complete, alright? He is far from complete. I'm currently at level 79. I will show you some footage from earlier levels to basically have a look at what around 70 to 75 to 79, like there's not much difference, you get a bit of stats. But I might just stay with him at 80 for a long time, because from 80 to 90 you're gonna need a bunch of Mora, alright? I'm sure you guys know. Even the talent levels, oh my god, these are super expensive. Alright, I'm at 767. Ideally, I'm trying to make him similar to my Ganyu, which is 878, so I'm almost there. Alright, this is going to require 260,000 Mora, wow, just for one skill. And then I have 2 skill, I have 3 how am I going to get this many Mora? I have no idea. But for now, we're not going to worry about that. So yes, Xiao Constellation 0, in case you guys are wondering. And of course, I do have the Primordial Jade Wing Spear on him. Now do keep that in mind, so my crit rate is pretty much at the optimal level. I was pretty lucky, I pulled this spear about, you know, I think 3 months ago or something, 2 to 3 months ago. And that time I was a bit upset during that Zhongli banner, and I got this from the standard banner. I got this spear from the standard banner. I was upset at first because I was hoping to get Mona or something. But then, you know, I guess it turns out pretty good. I was using this for Zhongli, so now I took it from Zhongli, swapped it to Xiao, and I think this is a very good spear for him. Now obviously, if you don't have this spear, alright, if you don't have the Primordial Jade Wing Spear, I've already mentioned before, you could go for the Deathmatch, alright, so that one is a Battle Pass weapon. Now I understand that not many players are willing to spend, but this is an option for those of you who are willing to buy the Battle Pass and you're still undecided on which one you want to buy. In my opinion, this is a pretty good weapon actually. It gives a bunch of stats right here. Now another option is the Blackcliff weapon. Unfortunately, it has been removed from the shop. So right now we have the Royal Spear. I don't recommend this at all. This is not a very good spear. I do not recommend any of the Royal weapons at all. In my opinion, they are not worth the Star Glitter. And then your last option, if you didn't buy the Blackcliff polearm from last month, your last option is the Prototype Star Glitter from the craftable shop. That is if you have a spear, right? If you have a craftable spear. Oh, what is this? Okay, it's about co-op, so it doesn't affect me, so it's fine. Alright, so here's the thing, right? I've heard some people saying that Favonius Lance can be good on Xiao as well. And yeah, I don't see why this is not good. Energy recharge can be useful on him, but my Xiao happens to have the suboptimal energy recharge, and let me show you guys the numbers. So this is my stats. This is how it looks like. Alright, I have about 980 base attack right here, 55% crit rate, 168%. You can sum this up to 169%. I think my crit rate can reach 60% if I'm not mistaken if I ascend him to level 90, because you get that last crit rate ascension, right? And 150% energy recharge. And this is just right in my opinion. Alright, based on what I've done, based on the testing that I've done, this is like just the right amount. And I have the animal damage bonus. So the artifacts I decided to go for 2 pieces of each. Alright, 2 piece Viridescent Veranier and 2 piece Gladiator. Now this is my feather. Alright, I have crit rate, crit damage, energy recharge, and as you can see, quite a number right here. A bit of flat defense right there. Can't avoid it, flat defense will always haunt you no matter what. Look at this flat defense. Man. Alright, so attack, crit damage percent, energy recharge right here. I think I have energy recharge on almost every single of my artifact. So this is my circlet. Alright, it's a very good circlet. Crit damage, again flat defense, it's always there to haunt me. I don't know about you guys, but energy recharge, attack percent and HP percent. And of course, I have the animal damage bonus. This one don't have flat defense, pork. But at least I have energy recharge, right? That's the important thing. And lastly, my Sense of Eon, which I stole from Chi-Chi. Hopefully she doesn't mind. It has a bunch of crit damage right here. Okay, so that's how I built my Xiao. 2 pieces of Viridescent, 2 pieces of Gladiators, and so far, it's a bit of balance. Ideally for Goblet, I've heard some players say that attack percent Goblet might be good if your Xiao has very high base attack. I haven't tested that out, but I do think the animal damage bonus is going to be better overall because your Xiao is going to be using ultimate most of the time, right? Especially with mine, I do have, I would say, just the right amount of energy recharge, 150%. So I do think that this is what you want to aim for. 145 to 150% is the one that you want to go for. Okay, so let's do a quick showcase, right? Hopefully I'm able to showcase a proper... Okay, let's take a floor 9 to demonstrate Xiao. I don't want to use floor 7 because it can be a bit deceiving that floor gives a bunch of crit damage, right? So let's use this. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see what Xiao is capable of. So in this case, we just go here, use ultimate. So you can roughly see how much damage she is doing. 17,000, 22. So of course, if there's a lot of enemies, like right now, in a large group of enemies, he's gonna do better. Alright, and then we can jump there. So we can get back our energy. So in this particular floor, you can see we don't really struggle with energy per se. We deal average about 26,000, 25 to 26,000 if we crit. If you don't crit, it's about, I don't know, 7 to 8,000. It's about there. Right, so hopefully that's a good enough representation in the Spiral Abyss, and of course, you know, I'll demonstrate more flaws in the future, but let's jump into some open world stuff. So yeah, overall, after using Xiao for at least 2 to 3 days, I would say he's a very good character. Alright, if you're looking for a main DPS, he's just fun to play with for sure. And there's nothing much to say about it. I thought he would be bad because that's my first impression, because he's an animal character and I was worried that he would not, you know, outperform like Diluc or Klee or those characters that can deal high melt and vaporize damage, right? But Xiao, it seems like he's on par with them. I'm pretty sure that he is. So this is just based on my experience, and I think if you're a free to play, Xiao is definitely a very good character to have. Now maybe you might be doing slightly less damage than me because I do have a 5-star weapon, so do keep that in mind. Does give a very high base attack at 674. Alright guys, so that's gonna be it for this video. Let me know what you guys think about Xiao. As always, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, give this video a like. I will see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.